Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today to break down Hank Pym's event, but more importantly, how free-to-play friendly this is going to be for you guys for the first time with his introduction into the game finally, as well. It actually being tied with a T3 ISO-8 event where the new purple ISO-8 is going to be available for us for the picking. So how high can you go based on the event details? That's where we're going to be deep diving today, guys. So first and foremost, in case you haven't checked it out, this is on MarvelStrikeForce.com, the newest blog post being called Quantum Disco. Again, this is going to be a 7-day event, but as you scroll down here, you can see this is how you're going to be earning and generating points for this event. Ultimately, it's going to be tied back to the spending of ISO-8 campaign energy, as well as battling an alliance war. Bonus points if you actually have Old Man Logan unlocked, as well if you have him at higher star levels. We're going to talk more about this later on, just because it's also going to be the introduction of Old Man Logan Trials returning. So both of these events are actually running at the same time. Hence why there's a nice opportunity here to take advantage if you can build them up higher with the star levels. I also want to point out, guys, there's also a Summer Nights rewards, which is, you can actually earn the photon projector and disco balls tied back to this, but this is the web milestone component tied back with just claiming the alliance credits. So that's actually also listed below. But as you can see, everything's starting here on August 5th. So very, very quick here. What I do like about them updating the blog post now is that they've actually included the charts in the blog post directly as opposed to us clicking a different link. So that's nice. Further, from my understanding was that I thought there was going to be a leaderboard attached to this, hence why I have been, saving ISO-8 campaign energy in preparation for this, but there isn't. It is what it is. We can start saving campaign energy for next week's event, which we do know is tied back to a leaderboard. However, if you're like myself and you've taken my advice of saving the ISO-8 campaign energy, that is for sure going to help. I'm going to skip this for now. I just want to show you guys real quickly here the web milestone component, which is called the subatomic groove. This is the lines credits portion tied back, like I said, to the above milestone. And with this one, it's very, very straightforward. You just have to make sure every single day you are claiming your alliance credits through the donations that you do daily. And this is one of the best ways to complete the web milestone. Only thing is making sure that you go into the MarvelStrikeForce.com website where the web milestone is contained and making sure you claim it each day, because otherwise you could be missing out on a really juicy amount of points here. But when you add everything up here, guys, you're going to be able to complete all 10 of these milestone points here. It's going to grant you close to 36,000 points in total. And again, these are freebies. Super, super easy to claim. And you can even see on the far right, these radioactive treats. This is tied back once again to the ISO-8 purple store, guys. So make sure you're doing this because this is just freebies all around that you want to take advantage of. It's going to give you the quantum disco milestone points, and it's also going to give you quantum Hank orb fragments, which is going to give you a chance here for more shards of Hank. And we're going to talk about that unlock real quickly here, but super, super straightforward. Make sure you're doing this every day. This is going to give you a grand total of 36,000 points on the main milestone. Almost a third of what we can actually need to actually complete most of the goodies in the milestone. So making sure that you guys are staying on top of this. Now that we've covered the web milestone, let's quickly scroll back up here. And again, I love this new format because now I can just scroll down and just talk about it as opposed to going into the different links. Really, really like this revision. So a big shout out to Scopely, Marvel Strike Force team for reshaping the format of this. Just makes it more streamlined. But guys, yeah, this is the main milestone here. And once again, more detailed, more information here. But I do want to point your attention here to obviously the things that matter in this milestone. So we won't even talk about the points just yet. Let's just focus in on what's actually good and worth it here. You can see as you work your way top down, you're going to be getting more of those disco balls for the monthly event. You're going to be getting more of the radioactive treats for the ISO-8 purple. Absolutely, you want to earn as much as you can. More importantly, I'm surprised they haven't color coded this yet, but you can see buried in these milestones, yes, there are Hank Pym shards. This is how you're going to be getting, 70 to 80% of the unlock is actually all the Hank Pym shards being loaded into this milestone. Which is very, very important, guys. If you actually look down here at this milestone 13, where the photon projector is, that's going to be what you want to be gunning for the monthly event. On top of that, at that moment, you're also going to be earning 60 Hank Pym shards at milestone 13. And again, scrolling all the way to the far left, that's at 69,000 points in total for milestone 13. That's the magic number that you want to be gunning for in this analysis. If there's anything to take away, make sure you're aiming for that 69,000 points. Not sure if that was intentional, but yeah, a funny number that they decided to use for the milestone 13. Now, more importantly though, how much more points can we get? If you look at the very bottom left here, this is what I love about their scoring, is that they do give us an actual transparency for how the points are going to get loaded. Each single point of energy in ISO-8 energy is going to give you 2 points. Every war battle that you do during the week is going to give you 1,500 points per, up to a total of 36,000. So remember, we had that 36,000 from the web milestone. There's another 36,000 coming from war battles. Making sure that you guys need to make those battles committed, and making sure that you don't back out of the battles. Make sure it's registering as a defeat or a victory, and it's going to easily add up. It's only 24 battles as well over the span of the week, which is super easy to hit. And more importantly, if you do unlock Old Man Logan and use him during the war, you're going to be getting 5,000 points free right there. And even better, if you guys are in that fortunate opportunity to actually unlock Old Man Logan at 6 yellow stars or 7, look at that juicy amount that they can add. An extra 25,000 points in total. I unfortunately won't be able to hit this mark. I don't have all my characters at 7 yellow stars, being the Cabal and out of time, but this is really a great opportunity to take advantage of, especially giving back for those folks returning and doing this event again. Pretty massive, guys. So how does this look? What's going to be reasonable for us to achieve here when we put everything together? This is why I love to put this together, my summary table here. As you can see, Quantum Disco, 7-day event. And once again, ISO-8 campaign energy, 2 points per. Assuming that you have 0 ISO-8 campaign energy saved and you're going to be doing this from scratch, coring 200 cores per day for the additional energy, and for the 7 days, it's going to give you close to 15,400 points. You're doing all the war battles, which is a total of 24 in the span of the 3 different matches. It's going to give you 36,000. Even better is if you have Old Man Logan unlocked. As you can see, the maximum is 30,000, but for those that just have him unlocked, 5,000 total, an extra 10,000 if you do have him at 6 stars. Hopefully I can get that, so that could be potentially 5 to 15, but I just slotted in the 5K there just to keep it conservative. There's also gonna be a free claim tied to this as per usual. Usually it's about 500 points per, so I'm gonna load that in there finally. And then last but not least, the web milestone here, as I alluded to earlier, being the Alliance credits, making sure that you guys are taking advantage of this, another 36,000 points. Putting all this together, that's close to 96,000 points, ladies and gentlemen, and that is very, very sizable in the grand scheme here when we actually zoom out and take a look at what additional points we can get from this. At 95,900 points, you can see we're darn close to milestone 15, and let's see what the differential here is. We're going to be getting an extra 50,000 in T3 L1 ions. We're going to be getting an extra 6,000 here in T3 support ISO-8 orb fragments, and an extra 20 Hank Pym shards, another 40,000 in radioactive treats. That's going to be the free-to-play friendly mark, guys, of maximizing and optimizing what you can take advantage from this event. Even better is if you are able to go beyond this, right? So milestone 15 is going to be the free-to-play benchmark if you're just able to take advantage of everything. But if you have Old Man Logan, you know, at 6 stars, you could very well reach this milestone 16 mark. That's personally what I'm going to be gunning for, because you can see there, it's going to give you an extra 20,000 Crimson Gear Raid Orbs, an extra 40,000 T3 L1 Ions, another 2 orbs in the T3 Support Orbs, and a whopping 100K in radioactive treats, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely massive. So if you guys have been saving ISO-8 energy, that's what we can hit. Milestone 16. Otherwise, if you haven't been, and you've been, you know, obviously needing to be conservative with your power cores, milestone 15 is a really good mark. So overall, guys, a very, very good event. Super free to play friendly. And at that point, if you're able to hit that, you'll have 80 shards of Hank. Open the rest of those Hank Pym orbs, and you'll be able to unlock them, no problem. So super easy event. Making sure that you guys follow the game plan here and engage yourself in all the different aspects of scoring, because that's the only thing you'll be missing is if you don't hit all these marks as expected. But overall, super easy. Hank Pym's unlock is gonna be guaranteed. On top of that, it's really then a matter of how much ISO-8 of the T3 L1 ions you want to take advantage of, in addition to the radioactive treat. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Let me know what you think, comments below. Hopefully your game plan is the same as mine, but we've been saving some ISO-8 energy, so that's going to help for sure in pushing us higher. And as well, I'm going to be leaning on that 6-star in Old Man Logan, hopefully to push to milestone 16. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.